Chapter 5. Avoid beginner mistakes when starting out. With the exploding popularity of kettlebell training, a dilemma presents itself. Kettlebells aren't thigh masters or shake weights. Kettlebells are serious strength and fitness training tools that require a bit of skill to develop mastery in. Beginner's kettlebell training is not dangerous in itself, but there are common mistakes that can be avoided with a bit of good instruction, common sense, or in this case, a few smart tips here in Kettlebell Advantage. Pay attention to these, and you will not only increase your chances of staying injury-free, but you will also get the most out of your early kettlebell training. Mistake number 1. Going way too heavy. I touched on this in our chapter on choosing your first kettlebell, but it's well worth repeating. There's no easier and quicker way to at best discourage yourself from further kettlebell training, or at worst, to injure yourself badly, than to attempt to train kettlebell movements with a kettlebell that is too heavy. Many rotator cuffs have been stained by ego-driven fitness enthusiasts who tried to do kettlebell clean and presses with a 65-pound bell who should have been using a 45-pound bell. Friends, check your ego at the door when you take the kettlebell advantage. Mistake number 2. Using isolation movements. Kettlebell training is all about compound movements, not small joint isolation moves you can see people in a gym doing with light dumbbells. Please don't do things like wrist curls with your kettlebells unless you want to end up with sore joints. Kettlebell training will build your strength, power, and fitness over your entire body by working your entire body as a whole, not by making the mistake of trying to focus on very small body parts one by one. This is a key difference in the Kettlebell Advantage that puts the program heads and shoulders above the nonsense you see most people wasting their time with in big commercial gyms. Mistake number 3. Over-relying on your arms to move your kettlebells. When training with kettlebells, most of your power comes from your shoulders, hips, quads, and core acting as one. Trying to pull them off the ground using a rounded back and the strength of your arms is a common beginner's mistake that will not only limit the power you can generate, but that can also lead to injury. Learn the habit of using your whole body to move your kettlebells. A look at some of the good YouTube videos on the subject, think Pavel, Mike Mailer, and Steve Maxwell, can be a big help in this if you are training at home without an instructor. Mistake 4. Not building a solid kettlebell foundation. There's plenty of kettlebell exercises for you to learn as you become a more advanced lifter. In fact, there's almost no limit to them. All in good time. As a beginner, focus all your energy on building a solid and strong kettlebell foundation. This may take a year or two. This is one of the beautiful things about the Kettlebell Advantage. Its simplicity and focus on back-to-basics aspects of what works, period. Embrace it. Avoid these beginner mistakes, and you will find yourself on the fast track to kettlebell and fitness success.